Hill there on the left side of your screen. We are awaiting Senator John McCain's arrival as well for the motion to proceed to a vote. Joining me now, Congressman Sean Duffy, a Republican from Wisconsin. All right, so this just coming in that now we've got a definite no from Dean Heller from Nevada. Your reaction?
I think it's sad. Julie, we're in a situation where all we're asking the Senate to do is proceed to the debate on a health care bill, and that bill can be amended. And the fact that we have Republicans who are so afraid of their shadow that they won't actually say yes to go to debate is troubling. The American people voted for a repeal and replace of Obamacare. The ball is now in the Senate's hands, and they're saying no, and I think that's too bad.
All right, now Heller has just released a statement that, in fact, he will vote for it. He's going to be releasing that statement. So he basically, obviously, is among the many that have been a part of some pretty strong arming within the Senate. First of all, he went from no to yes in a matter of an hour.
All right,
Seconds,
well, now I'm applauding
here
him,
on
Julie.
air.
Now we're happy. Again, to my earlier point, all we're asking the Senate to do is proceed to debate. And make your argument. Make your argument to the American people. As a conservative or as a liberal, let the American people see the future of health care, whether it's a conservative model or it's an imploding Obamacare, or if liberals want to go with a single-payer system, let's engage in that conversation, and this is the first step to getting there.
And that is something that Democrats have said, that they will go to a single-payer system, and that is a good sign that perhaps they can come to some sort of resolution here. Let's just be clear, this is a vote to proceed to a debate. This isn't an actual vote. If they vote yes and they get 20 hours to debate it, then they can go ahead and vote on it. But I just want to know why we're in this mess in the first place, because McConnell has said that he's now going to try to bring a 2015 repeal-only bill to the floor. And the whole point was to repeal and replace. How is it that Majority Leader Mitch McConnell lacks the votes to pass legislation simply repealing much of Obamacare when nearly every sitting Republican voted for this same measure back in 2015?
So we're in a situation where now we're playing with live ammunition, and the Senate, if they are going to have to come back and answer to their constituents. And so Mitch McConnell has been in a tough place. He's trying all different kinds of health care repeal replace packages that can get 51 senators to vote for it. And so he's spent weeks doing this. It sounds like he now has the right bill, this skinny bill that's going to come up for the vote to proceed today, that can at least get the debate started. So again, this is not perfection. This is compromise, what's happening within the Senate right now. And you can sit and you can nickel and dime what the Senate's had to do. But this is, can they get the votes to go to the floor and open this thing up for debate and for amendment? Now, 2 of the 3 Republican senators now refusing to support a bill only repealing Obamacare without replacing it voted exactly for this measure, by the way, a year and a half ago, to be exact. But Julie, just one point. I know Rand Paul has been one who said, listen, I just want to repeal this thing, and then we can start from scratch. Right. Well, hopefully he can make that amendment on the floor if we go to the floor and they're successful in the vote today. Mitch is going to let amendments come up, and Rand Paul can make that amendment, and we can see where the chips fall and where Republicans stand on a straight repeal or a repeal and replace. Okay, and then what about, I don't know, senators like Susan Collins of Maine? She has been absolutely against it, 100% no. She wants a replacement, not just repeal. Shelley Moore Capito, of West Virginia, Lisa Capito, thank you, and West Virginia, Lisa Murkowski of Alaska. They've said that they're going to vote against it, even starting a debate on a bill that only repeals the ACA. Why would they put a roadblock up and not allow this to go to debate? Because if they want to get Democrats to come and meet in the middle somewhere on this, and it means that much to Republicans to get some kind of replacement, they need to bring it to a debate. Do they not? Well, I think, yes, I think the argument is we do have to go to debate, but every senator or member has a constituency, and America's different. Our states are different, our districts are different, and these senators are trying to do what they think is best for their constituents in their home states. Now, what I think is best for America is that we move forward with the debate for a repeal and replace of Obamacare, but you have good senators who are a little bit freaked out about changing the current health care package of Obamacare. But Julie, we have to recognize that Obamacare is failing the American people. And as we have this debate about what the Republican Party is doing, we actually have to look at Democrats who have been obstructionists in this process and are pricing American families out of their ability to purchase health care. And now, once they've driven the health care car into the ditch with Obamacare, now they sit on the sidelines and just obstruct. So you have a two-party system that's at fault, not just Republicans, but Democrats who sit there as well and go, I'm not going to help you unless you go with a single-payer government-run system, which California, the progressive liberals there, tried to see if they could have a California model of single-payer. They couldn't afford it. They were going to go bankrupt, so they scrapped that package. It'll bankrupt America as well. It'll empower government, not families. The package that the Senate Republicans are talking about is the only pathway forward that is markets and freedom and competition.
Congressman Sean Duffy, thank you.
Thanks, Julie.
We are just moments away from a very critical Senate health care vote. We will bring it to you as it happens. It was supposed to happen sometime